Hello and welcome to the Pharmacy Informatics Professor 2020 with your host, Dr. Armin Simonian. We all know about self-driving cars, the autonomous vehicle where you can get in, tell the car where you want to go, and it'll take you there without you having to drive. Well, how about the idea of an autonomous pharmacy? This was a concept that was put forth by one of our pharmacy technology companies a few years ago. And it's an idea where a prescription or a order is placed through e-prescribing or CPOE, and that order is processed, prepared, dispensed autonomously within your pharmacy. Recently, there was an article that was published. A panel was put together to further get into the details and explore this concept. And they published an article, and that's the topic of our journal club today, the autonomous pharmacy. Let me bring up my screen, and we can talk about this concept. So this is the article, is very recent, published in April of this year, 2021. And they're talking about the development of an autonomous pharmacy. And the key word here in the title is framework. So every institution is different. Every administration has a different philosophy, strategic plan of where to go. Each hospital, each pharmacy has a different mix of technologies. And so this article really talks about a framework that we can work within to achieve this idea of an autonomous pharmacy. These are the components that they list out for the framework. So as I mentioned, you have to have the appropriate enterprise structure, the right business units in place, the right communication and teamwork between units, and administration that really supports the concept of the autonomous pharmacy. Your IT network has to be in place. You have to have a strong IT department and the right equipment and technology available to make this all work. Pharmacy automation applied to the medication use process. We've talked about that many times. And depending on what you have in place, this will determine how far you can get with the autonomous idea. Data intelligence is very important. So you want to gather and analyze data and improve your system and make sure that it's working properly and all the systems are working in concert. And so data analytics along the way is extremely important. And then the human is not removed from this picture. There's still human activity. We still have to feed the machines and monitor them, make sure that they're working appropriately, ensure quality and safety of our systems. And so if these 5 components are in place and set up properly, they can work together and we can get towards achieving that idea of an autonomous pharmacy. These are the target outcomes, and I think the main thing that we want to focus in on here is that the goal is to have 0 medication errors, 0 medication waste, and we want 100% of the pharmacist's time spent on clinical activities and not on transcribing, preparation, and dispensing of medications. And so the benefits can be great of having the autonomous pharmacy. But as we've discussed, you have to have a framework, the right components in place, and then know what your targets are. So great concept, and I'm glad that people are thinking about this now that we have all of this technology in place. We have data that we can analyze. We can start thinking about really integrating, interfacing, having everything interoperable, and making sure that we can free up the pharmacist to really focus on clinical activities and not have to focus totally on preparation and dispensing of medications. If this was an interesting discussion and made you think a little bit about the future and where we're going with our pharmacy operations, then please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll thank you for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, Look after the health of others, and I'll continue to work on more episodes, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.